Well, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know if I should be welcoming you guys back or if I should be welcoming myself back. I know that it's been a month or two since I have filmed a video, and I apologize for that. What am I gonna do? So I am here today to film like a get ready with me, like life update, just to kind of let you guys know where I've been, what I've been doing, how my life is going. A lot of things have changed since I was in front of the camera about 2 months ago. So I'm just gonna kind of spill the beans to you guys and get ready for the day. So I don't really have a look plan in mind. I just know that I have been using the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe palette literally every single day. It's so dirty, but I've been using it every day, and I'm just thinking that we can get something like pretty universal out of this, so bear with me, people. I am filming in a different location than I am used to filming, but let's just jump right into this video because it's already gonna be long enough because I can already feel the list in my head of things I need to tell you guys. So if you guys wanna see me get ready, then just keep watching. Okay guys, we're first going in with the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, and I'm obsessed with this. I've been talking about it for months now, and this is my second one. I used my first full one a week ago. I like chucked it because it was like gone, but then I had a backup and I have been loving this. And I'm just gonna really focus it where I have a lot of pores and like fine lines, which is here, here, like my nose and like my chin. Don't mind, like I know that the last time I was on here, I was getting laser. I still am getting laser, so I know that it looks still kind of dark, but I did just get it done. And if you guys have watched my like laser experience vlog, you guys would know that every time I get laser, it takes about 2 weeks for my skin to kind of go back to normal and for the hair to like start falling out. And it has only been 1 week, like a week today. So it's still really dark and all of that, but I have been seeing results on it, just like not as fast as I would like to, but I'm very impatient, so there's that. Then I just like to take my fingers and just really massage this into my skin. I just think it works better that way than just kind of sitting on my skin, plus I don't want the foundation to ball up. So how have you guys been? Like, I feel like I don't know, I feel bad that I left you guys kind of high and dry for a minute there, but I just needed like, I know it sounds terrible, but I needed like me time, and I wanted to like take a break from filming and social media and all that and just like enjoy my life. And then I'm just gonna take some powder and set that. I always do this because I'm super oily, and I have noticed it helps me so much with my makeup like lasting all day and not breaking up and not getting shiny. So that's like a little trick that I've seen people use. I think I watched Jackie Ina's video and she was doing it, so I was like, okay, she's doing it, I'm doing it. So I'm gonna kind of just let that sit, and then I'm gonna move on to the eyes because I did a little ass backwards there, but we're gonna fix it. And I'm just gonna take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in this shade Light Sand. I'm just gonna use that and run it over my eyelids because they are kind of veiny, and I don't know, I just feel like it definitely helps my eyeshadow last all day long, where I don't have to worry about it creasing or transferring or none of that. And then I'm just gonna take this Sigma brush right here, which is the P82. I use this all the time to blend out my eyeshadow primer. It's just like a round top kabuki brush, and small enough to get into like every nook and cranny of my eyelid. So I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram or YouTube or Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter or anything, or Facebook, but I do have a boyfriend. And we've been, we've been seeing each other for about a month, no, a little over a month. And honestly, guys, He's everything. We are gonna film like videos together, so we are gonna do a boyfriend Q&A. That could be the next video. Send me questions that you guys want us to answer together, some that he can answer, some that I can answer. Leave them in the comments below, and we will get to filming that, because I know that that would be really cool for you guys to kind of get to know him, like see him on camera. He's never been on camera before, but he's open to the idea, which I'm very happy about. Because now that I'm going to jump back into YouTube, you know, full swing, it's going to be nice to like have him for that. So yeah, so I have a boyfriend. I did go on vacation, guys. Another thing, if you guys follow me on Snapchat or Instagram or anything, you guys would have seen I went to Vegas and I went to Cali. We did Disneyland out there. We do Disney World pretty much every year. In Florida, in Orlando, but like this year my sister graduated high school. She wanted to go to Disneyland, my aunt wanted to go to Vegas, so we all kind of just went. I don't have any crazy Vegas stories because this was a family vacation and I couldn't get crazy like I normally would, but it was fun. I still got to experience Vegas for the first time with my whole entire family, and it was so nice. I love family vacations. We take them pretty much every single year. All 8 of us. I forgot how many people are in my family. There's 8 of us. There's the 5 that are in my family and then the 3 that are in my aunt, uncle, and my cousin. Okay guys, so we're gonna jump into the Jaclyn Hill palette. I mixed these two right here together and that is my transition shade. I have the sheet that is like the names of them, but honestly, like I just can't carry that around. I feel like that's a little like, it's like should be on the back or something, but no. So I'm just gonna take those two, I mix them together, and I use these as my transition shade. I have a boyfriend, I went on vacation, I've been working just my normal Monday through Thursday, and I've just been kind of enjoying life on the weekends. Because as you guys know, before I was working retail and I never really had weekends off at all. It was something that I like had to like beg for to get. So I have just been kind of enjoying them, just like not having to work or do anything. And yeah, I mean, I guess that means I'm lazy, but I don't know. I've been enjoying it, but I have missed filming for you guys. I miss being on camera. I miss doing makeup like tutorials, so I am coming back. Like this is my official comeback. I know that I made a couple videos before and I was like, oh, I'm coming back, but this is my official comeback. I moved things around. I'm not filming in my room anymore with like my makeup and stuff, so it's a little bit easier that I don't have to set up, take down. I can like, you know what I mean? Where I'm filming now, I can just leave it up and I don't have to worry about the setup and takedown time, which is kind of what was stopping me before. I was just like, it takes 30 minutes to like set up and then like however long to film a video, could be hours, and then like another half an hour to take down. I was like, no, like I don't have the energy for it. Ugh. Okay guys, so now we're gonna jump in with, oh, the brush I used was the Sigma E40. It's my favorite brush for transition shade because it's so fluffy, it just kind of blends everything out flawlessly. And as the shadows start getting a little bit darker, I will take smaller brushes. So this is pretty much very similar to the last brush, it's just the E38. And I am gonna take that and I am gonna jump into this orange shade right here. So pretty. I always stick with warm looks with this palette. This palette never does me wrong. I use this palette every single day. Like, I'm not kidding. People are like, what's on your eyes? And I'm just like, the Jaclyn Hill palette. I also have been using the Subculture palette. I know that there's a lot of issues going around about that, but I honestly can do a full review on it if you guys want to see that. Let me know by giving me a thumbs up, and I will definitely get a Subculture palette, like, review going. And I also have all 30 lipsticks that she just came out with, so maybe we should just do like an Anastasia one brand tutorial or something. But I'm taking that orange shade and I'm just gonna work it in this outer corner, so like the most pigment is out there. And then I'm gonna circular motions, just kind of blend it into the crease. My crease is like a little more orange than I had wanted, but like, I don't really have an idea for a look that I'm doing. I'm just honestly dipping into this palette with whatever comes my way. So, like I said, bear with me, people. We will create something. Then I'm going to jump in with a mixture of these two shades right here. They're like cranberry and like more warm oranges, but they are a little bit deeper, so they are going to start giving us some depth to the eye. And I'm just going to kind of pat these in the outer corner, and then I will blend them out. Also for the brush I'm using the Sigma E25. You guys know that these are my like favorites. I do have like a Sigma favorites page on their website, and you guys will find all of these there. And everything that I'm using in this video, like brushes or anything, will be listed down below. So if you guys are curious, and I maybe forget to mention, since I'm like I'm a space cadet today, and I honestly don't ever remember what I'm doing half the time, and I'm trying to tell you guys about my life and all that, so if I do forget, I just want to let you guys know they are always down there. So don't be afraid, and if I forget to put them there, just go crazy on me in the comments until I see it, and then we'll be fine. I'm going to take this color next. We're just going to keep deepening up the eye. I'm taking the Sigma E45. This has been my absolute favorite brush for just detailed work in the outer corner and smoking out my lower lash line. It's just where it's at. Like, it just makes it so easy to just blend shit out. I am just gonna focus this out here. I want this to kind of be like a smoky-ish look. It is the daytime. It is probably only noon, and we're gonna rock some vampy eyes, but then again, who really cares? I'm in like super comfy clothes. I'm in like a sweater. My hair is up. And I just needed to film, and I can't wait until fall. I know some of you guys will probably hate me for saying that, but like I cannot wait for fall and like the cooler weather. I'm like thinking of ideas of what I'm gonna do in my head for like this eye look, but I think I got it. This is a short shader. It's just like really like small. I dip into a mixture of these three darkest shades down there and see what I can come up with. Okay guys, so now we're gonna apply the lid shades. About friggin' time. So I'm gonna first go in with this shade right here. It's just kind of like a antique gold, I guess you could say. I'm gonna go in with that all over the lid first. Oh, it's a little dark. It's a little darker than I anticipated. So I'm honestly not really loving this, this like center shade. So I am gonna jump in with this color right here and pop that just in the center of the lid. Okay guys, so I went and applied my lashes and mascara off camera. I did use these Eylure lashes in Fiercely Fabulous. I think I got them from, I'm gonna say Ulta. I'm gonna say Ulta because I don't think Target had these ones, but I love them. These are so dramatic, so dark, so wispy, and I'm obsessed, and I literally paid like $11 for them, and I've used them for about a month or so. And they still look really, really good. So now we're gonna go on to skin. First thing I'm gonna do is cover up my darkness, which I hate, but you gotta just roll with it. I'm using the Boing concealer in the shade 3 because my body is a little bit more tan than my face. I am just going to apply this with a Sigma F79. And I'm just going to kind of tap to get the most coverage, and then I'll swirl and blend it out. And just kind of absorb all of the excess that could be kind of just like hanging out on my skin. I really hate that it's still dark, but honestly, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm rolling with it the best that I can. And I did mention it to my laser people this time, and they said that it does take a while, depending on like how thick and coarse the hair is. Mine obviously has to be the thickest and coarsest hair. So we're rolling with it, people, okay? MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC15. Super light. I bought this a long time ago, like back in like winter, and I really like this foundation. I just didn't want to like buy a different shade in it, because then they like, next year they'll be like, nah, you won't be able to use them. So I've been mixing it with the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the shade Natural, and these have been perfect to give me like my color that I am for summer, which is right now. But then like in like a month or two, no, like a month, I will go back to just being that shade. So I'm just making a little foundation cocktail on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to use my Sigma 3D HD Kabuki sponge thing, which is my favorite sponge of all time. You guys know this. I don't know if it's back in stock. I will, I'll find that out for you guys and let you know down below. But this is my favorite sponge. Better than the Beauty Blender. Better than any sponge you could use. Better than a Real Techniques. I'm obsessed with it. I just feel like the shape of the sponge makes it so easy to just kind of get around my face. And let's say you already have your brows done, you can just kind of go right around. So this sponge is so nice, and I feel like it does not absorb half of the product that the Beauty Blender does. I can't tell you how like much product I think I go through with the Beauty Blender compared to this. Then we're going in with a new one that you guys have never seen on my channel, and that is the new Kevyn Aucoin Super Natural Concealer, and this is in the shade Light EC02. I've been using this every single day. I love the Tarte Shape Tape, but like, this is so full coverage, but so thin. It is a nice mixture between the Urban Decay and the Tarte. The Tarte one is super heavy, I feel like, and kind of just creases easily no matter what I do. But the Urban Decay, I felt like just like wasn't enough sometimes. This is like, oh, it's everything, and it's so natural, and it's so natural and just gorgeous. So Kevyn Aucoin did send this to me, like their PR team reached out. But I am honestly completely and utterly obsessed with it. But I still go back to using my Shape Tape, and I'll use it right here. Because like, why not? Just draw tribal marks all over your face, and then just go ahead and blend it all out. I just kind of use the backside for foundation and concealer, because it does kind of just help blend everything together, so there's no harsh line between like concealer and foundation. But I will flip it over to this round side for underneath my eyes, and I will just go back and forth, pushing it underneath my eyes. But just like, look at how full coverage that is. It is a little bit on the lighter side. I do have all the shades that they have, which they do sell them on Sephora.com, I think, and I think they're 30 bucks, which isn't bad, seeing as the Tarte one is about 26, the Urban Decay one is about like 28, so they're all roughly around $30. So, I don't know, I really like this one. If you guys happen to be in a Sephora that has Kevyn Aucoin swatch these because they swatch like a dream and they are so beautiful. Oh, underneath the eyes. I know that they have like the other concealers or whatever, correctors that they have in like those pot things that everybody loves, but I've never tried those, but this is seriously everything. Okay, so after that, I like to set my face, and I don't know where my powder is. Oh, it's right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and, because I'm running low, this is the Covergirl Translucent Powder. I am running low. I'm just gonna take whatever's in the cap and the sponge, kind of lightly pick it up, and then I'm just gonna kind of go right underneath and set. This is how I like to set my face, my under eye. I just like the way that it looks when you set it with a damp sponge. I just think it lasts a lot longer and it does not get cakey as fast, and it just lasts, especially because I have like super oily skin. So that's really my main reason for it. I'm gonna set my forehead. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is set this area because I need a little bit more coverage in my beard area. So I'm using the Hello Flawless foundation powder in the shade Champagne. And I'm just taking this big large powder brush, F20 from Sigma, and I'm just going to just kind of press. Now I'm just going to go ahead and finish underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to take the Jaclyn Hill palette and just use kind of the same shades we used in the top of our eye to blend out the lower lash line. Now I'm going to take that short shader brush we used earlier from Sigma, and this is when I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. Just going to take it and really kind of drag it right at my lash line, and then I will buff it out. Alright, so then once I have this super harsh line, I'm just going to take the oranges that we used and I'm just going to buff it out. Then taking Benefit's Roller Lash, I would just coat my bottom lash line generously. If I can open up this mirror. Okay guys, so then we're just going to bronze my skin up since I'm looking a little one-dimensional. I am going to take my favorite bronzer of all time, which is Hoola bronzer. I do have another one, but I have hit pan on this guy, and I am going to use it until it is gone. I like to start up at my hairline. I really like to make this super bronzy, and in the summertime make me just look a little bit more sun-kissed because I do like to be tan. I just don't get to sit out and lay out and tan that much, except I do not tan my face. Since I'm getting laser, you are not allowed to. So I'm just like, okay, I can tan my body and, okay. I can tan my body and work with it. Okay guys, jumping in with my favorite blush of all time. I know this turned kind of into a tutorial, but it's just how I work. This is the Blush Trio by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the Peachy Love. I mix these two shades, actually I kind of mix all three of them together. I just love orangey blush. Kind of has like a slight shimmer to it, but I will go pack on highlight. For highlight today, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star x Manny MUA Eclipse. I haven't used this in a while. I've been using the Anastasia Covergirl Glow Kit recently, but I feel like I've been just using it too much that I need to change it up. So I'm just going to take this Anastasia brush and just highlight the top parts of my cheek. And I'm going to kind of just drag it up on the side over here. Just because it gives me more of that like dewy, sun-kissed look, even though it's pouring outside. Okay guys, so last but not least, I'm going to jump in with the new Anastasia Beverly Hills lipsticks. And this is in the shade Buff. So pretty. I just wanted a nude on my lips. I didn't want to do anything dramatic because I do have kind of just like a lot going on. So we are going to go in with this. It's my first time using these lipsticks, so let's cross our fingers. I don't know, now that it's on, like, I just feel like it was like difficult to put on. Like it was like a super matte lipstick where it's like a MAC one that are like Ruby Woo. You know how like when you go to apply Ruby Woo, it's like really difficult because it's so matte and like so dry. It does not feel dry on my lips right now. So this lip is definitely something I'm gonna have to wear to see if I overall like it. But the color is pretty and I like this overall look that we have going on. I'm just going to take a little bit of this and that is all that I have, guys, for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this like get ready with me live update / tutorial. I'm sorry, I'm not really sure what to call this. Don't forget, if you guys want to see a boyfriend Q&A, leave the questions down below. Nothing is off top, like nothing is like too much for us, so just go ahead and leave them down below. Give this video a thumbs up and I promise I will be back. Now you will see my beautiful face every single week. I'm hoping to try to get twice a week, but I can't guarantee anything yet, but it's gonna definitely be once a week right now. But if we can get twice a week, I will be a much happier girl. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and don't forget to subscribe. The button will be down there and I will see you guys all in my next video.